Ahead of their 13th August clash with Southampton, Newcastle are strengthening and making more signings.
You shut up! I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!
From revealing Newcastle's new signing, to Paul Mitchell leading Newcastle's hijack to sign complete player as talks have been opened, to Eddie Howe dropping massive statement amid potential England job.
What's your response to those reports?
Yeah, I think it's...
You're teasing me! Naughty, naughty!
To uncovering Amanda Staveley's last request to Newcastle United board after tearful exit. Join us as we uncover the latest Newcastle United news.
Thank you!
Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because you won't want to miss a single moment of this incredible journey.
Let's go!
Starting off, in a move to bolster their youth development, Newcastle United have secured and announced the signing of 18-year-old goalkeeper James Taylor. The talented shot-stopper joins the Magpies from Hemel Hempstead Town, where he has been making waves in the non-league scene. Taylor, who has captained the England schoolboys team, has been rewarded for his impressive performances with a 2-year contract at St James's Park. The 6'3" goalkeeper will now have the opportunity to continue his development within the Newcastle United Academy, with the aim of eventually pushing for a place in the first-team squad. The signing of Taylor is part of Newcastle's ongoing efforts to strengthen their ranks at all levels, from the first team to the youth setups. The club has been actively recruiting both locally and nationally to ensure a steady pipeline of talent is nurtured for the future. In a statement, Hemel Hempstead Town confirmed the news, saying, "The Tudors would like to take the time to congratulate former under-18 goalkeeper James Taylor on securing a professional contract at Premier League side Newcastle United." Taylor himself expressed his gratitude for the opportunity, stating, "A massive thank you to everyone at the club for giving me the opportunity to step into senior football." The move to Newcastle United represents a significant step up for the young goalkeeper, who has already gained valuable experience playing first-team football in the Vanarama League and the FA Cup. Under the guidance of the Magpies coaching staff, Taylor will now have the chance to further develop his skills and potentially make a name for himself at the highest level. Newcastle's recent changes in the goalkeeping department, with the departures of Will Brown, Jude Smith, and Loris Karius, have opened up opportunities for new talents to emerge. The arrivals of experienced keepers John Ruddy and Odysseus Vlachodimos have also raised the competition within the squad, ensuring that the club's future between the sticks is in capable hands. The future of Martin Dubravka is also expected to play out later this month, with the Slovakia stopper due back from the Euros and facing a fight for his place next season. As Newcastle United continue their pursuit of success, the signing of James Taylor underscores the club's commitment to investing in young, promising players. The integration of such talents into the academy setup will be crucial in shaping the next generation of Magpie stars and ensuring the continued growth and sustainability of the club's football operations. Then moving on, Newcastle United manager Eddie Howe is reportedly keen on making a transfer swoop to bring highly rated Manchester City forward Oscar Bobb to St James's Park for the upcoming season. The 20-year-old Norwegian international has emerged as one of the brightest prospects in Manchester City's esteemed academy setup. Many within the club view Bobb as the natural successor to fill the void left by Cole Palmer, who departed the Etihad for a move to Chelsea last summer. Despite his young age, Bobb has already made several notable contributions to Manchester City's first team. Most impressively, he scored a crucial late-winning goal against Newcastle United in a Premier League clash at St James's Park last season, coolly rounding goalkeeper Nick Pope to slot home and secure all 3 points for the defending champions. This match-winning display appears to have left a lasting impression on Newcastle boss Eddie Howe, who is now reportedly keen to bring the versatile Norwegian forward to Tyneside on a temporary loan deal for the 2024-25 campaign. According to information provided by well-connected Manchester City insider Tolmi's Hairdo on the social media platform X, Howe would be interested in securing Bobb's services on a loan deal for the Magpies next season. However, the report clarifies that Manchester City have not yet reached a final decision on the player's immediate future, especially given the recent arrival of Brazilian youngster Savinho from French club Troyes. Savinho, who is also 20 years old, is expected to play a significant role in Pep Guardiola's plans for the upcoming season. This has added an extra layer of competition for the wide attacking positions at the Etihad, further complicating Bobb's prospects of regular first-team minutes. Bobb was also the subject of intense transfer speculation last summer, with Manchester City reportedly rejecting no fewer than 3 separate loan offers for the player, including an approach from Serie A giants Lazio. This underscores the high regard in which the Norwegian is held within the club's hierarchy. Now Newcastle United appear poised to reignite their interest in Bob, with manager Eddie Howe hopeful of convincing Manchester City to sanction a temporary move to the northeast for the upcoming season. The prospect of regular first-team minutes at St. James's Park could prove enticing for the young forward as he looks to continue his development and take the next step in his burgeoning career. Then in another exciting development, as Newcastle United looks to strengthen their squad ahead of the new Premier League season, the club has turned its attention to securing the services of Jean-Clair Todibo, the highly rated French defender currently plying his trade for OGC Nice. Reports claim Todibo is available from Nice this summer and was the subject of a bid from Manchester United as they look to take him to Old Trafford. But as they are both owned by Ineos, UEFA rules prevented the deal from happening as they are due to compete in the same competition, the Europa League, this coming season. According to recent reports from Alex Crook, the chief football correspondent of TalkSport, and HITC via Graham Bailey, Newcastle's newly appointed sporting director, Paul Mitchell, has been leading the charge in the pursuit of Todibo, with the club now in active talks with the player's representatives. This development comes as a potential blow to West Ham United, who were previously reported to have reached an agreement with Nice for Todibo's services on an initial loan deal worth €40 million, £33 million. Interestingly, West Ham also held talks with the player and a deal was agreed over the weekend. But before the move was completed, Italian giants Juventus hijacked their bid and they agreed their own deal with Todibo. However, it appears that Newcastle's newfound interest has now threatened to hijack the Hammers and the Old Ladies' moves, as the Tyneside club seeks to convince the player to choose them over a move to the London Stadium. The need for defensive reinforcements at Newcastle is evident, with the club facing significant injury concerns going into the new campaign. Injuries plagued the 2023-24 season, with key defenders Sven Botman and Jamal Lascelles still carrying significant fitness issues, leaving manager Eddie Howe with limited options at the back. The arrival of Paul Mitchell as the new sporting director has brought a renewed focus on the transfer market, and the pursuit of Todibo is seen as a crucial step in addressing the club's defensive needs. A closer look at the statistical comparison between Todibo and the injured Botman further highlights the potential impact the former could have at St. James's Park. In the 2023-24 season, Todibo has demonstrated his all-round defensive abilities, registering 32 progressive carries, 150 progressive passes, 28 tackles won, and 212 ball recoveries, significantly outperforming Botman's figures in these key metrics. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe will undoubtedly be eager to add 24-year-old Todibo to his squad, as the young defender's physical presence, aerial dominance, and ball-playing skills could be the perfect solution to the defensive woes caused by the injuries to Botman and Lascelles. The prospect of luring Todibo away from the grasp of other high-profile suitors, such as Juventus, would also be a major coup for the Magpies and a statement of their ambition to challenge for European qualification once again. In the recent comments made by Nice manager Frank Hayes, it is clear that the French club is bracing for potential departures in the coming weeks, with Hayes acknowledging that in 15 days or a month, there will be players who have come and gone. This suggests that Newcastle may have a limited window of opportunity to secure Todibo's services, further emphasizing the importance of the club going all out in their pursuit of the talented defender. With the new Premier League season fast approaching, the pressure is on for Newcastle to make decisive moves in the transfer market to address their defensive concerns. The acquisition of Jean-Clair Todibo could prove to be a game-changer for the Magpies, not only solidifying their backline, but also providing a strong foundation for their aspirations to challenge the league's top teams. As the negotiations unfold, Newcastle fans will undoubtedly be following the developments with bated breath, eagerly anticipating the potential arrival of this serious defensive target at St. James's Park. The club's ability to secure Todibo's signature could have a profound impact on their preparations for the upcoming campaign, and ultimately their chances of success in the Premier League and beyond. Then moving on in a bittersweet farewell, Amanda Staveley, the co-owner of Newcastle United, has revealed her final request to the club's board before her tearful exit from the organization. It has been revealed that Amanda Staveley told the Newcastle United board to give Eddie Howe all the backing he needed this summer to get the Magpies back into the Champions League. Staveley, who played a crucial role in the club's transformation since the takeover by the Public Investment Fund, PIF, of Saudi Arabia, has expressed her desire for the Magpies to provide Eddie Howe with the necessary backing to guide the team back into the Champions League. Despite finishing just shy of a Europa Conference League place last season, Newcastle United experienced a slight dip in their performances, finishing the campaign in 7th place. However, Staveley remained a staunch supporter of Howe, understanding the challenges he faced and advocating for the club to grant him a competitive transfer kitty to strengthen the squad. According to reports, Howe was saddened to see Staveley and her husband, Mehrdad Goudoussi, depart the premises, but the two parties parted on excellent terms after developing a strong rapport during their time together. The hope now is that Howe can forge a similar bond with the new-look football board at St. James's Park, which includes CEO Darren Eales and incoming sporting director Paul Mitchell, both of whom have publicly backed the head coach in recent days. Staveley played a pivotal role in Howe's appointment back in November 2021, a move that proved to be a resounding success. Under Howe's guidance, the Magpies not only secured their Premier League status, but went on to finish in fourth place and reach the Carabao Cup final in the following season. However, the previous campaign proved to be more challenging, with Newcastle slipping to 10th place in March, raising some concerns from the club's ownership in Riyadh. During this period, Staveley is believed to have been a crucial figure in urging the board to maintain their faith in the process. As Staveley departs the club, she has expressed her gratitude for the opportunity to work alongside Howe, Jason Tindall, and Becky Langley, describing them as truly world-class. She also acknowledged the pleasure of collaborating with Yasser Al-Rumayyan, the PIF's governor, and Jamie Rubin, her fellow co-owner, in their quest to transform Newcastle United into a club that will constantly challenge for Europe and will be capable of winning trophies. Staveley's departure has already sparked speculation about her potential involvement in other clubs, with links to roles at Monaco and Tottenham Hotspur being reported. However, her lasting legacy at Newcastle United will be her unwavering support for Eddie Howe and her belief in the club's ability to reach new heights under his stewardship. Talking about Eddie Howe, he has recently warned Newcastle that he needs to be happy with the working conditions if he is to stay at the club and reject any approach from England. He did, however, insist that he will stay at Newcastle United for as long as he is happy on Tyneside, but he wants reassurances amid the internal power struggle.
Take a look.
What's your response to those reports?
Yeah, I think it's difficult here because you're sort of very much isolated from the world, probably apart from a mobile phone. So I had no idea that Gareth had left his position, and I had no idea really about, until I've just seen a lot of reporters in there, what was happening. So look, I think for me, as long as I am happy and feel supported and feel free to do the work that I love to do at Newcastle, I'll be very happy, and I am very happy. It's an unbelievable football club. I'm very, very proud to be the manager. I love the supporters, I love the players, I love the staff. So really no thought of anything else has been in my mind all summer. I've been very committed to the job here.
So from what you're saying there, can we take it that you will still be here at the beginning of the season next month? Is that your expectation?
Yeah, of course that's my expectation, because I'm manager of Newcastle and I'm very proud to be. But as I said, it's all about the environment that I'm working in, and as long as that is one that I feel I can give my best, then absolutely we'll crack on, and I'm looking forward to next season.
What would your message be to any supporters who are concerned? They're looking forward to Newcastle's season, but obviously this is going on in the background.
I think my big message is just how much I love the club and how much I love and respect the supporters. I think since the day I walked through the door, they backed us, and they backed me, and they backed the players, and they've created an unbelievable environment for the players to play in, whether that's home or away. I'll say it again, I'm absolutely honoured and privileged to be manager of Newcastle United. I hope that's for many, many years. My commitment is unwavering. I am determined to try and win a trophy for the football club. That's in my psyche every day. I want to see joy in the supporters. I want to bring that to them, hopefully. I think that's my big message to them, and a big thank you for how they've treated me since I've come here.
Very, very finally, you have demonstrated that commitment, haven't you, by moving your family up to the northeast, making the move yourself at a difficult time for the club, and also you've signed a couple of contract extensions, haven't you? So I suppose it's there for all to see that you have displayed your own commitment to Newcastle over the last 2.5 years.
I hope so, and that's unwavering. That's never changed, and I hope it never changes. Anyone who knows me sort of away from the camera will hopefully know my character and what I bring to the role, and it's all for the benefit of Newcastle. I want the club to be successful now, and I want the club to be successful long term, so every decision is with that in mind.
Then finally, If you want to know about the recent exciting news regarding Newcastle's St. James's Park Stadium redevelopment, click the video link on screen now.